guys weren't ready for this. You guys weren't ready for this. But somehow, by the grace of God, I somehow got in time. Hopefully, I can I disconnect and reconnect?
This time, rules for the race are that to bring out a caution, it has to be a multi-car wreck. It has to be at least 3 cars in the wreck. No 2-car spins will be counted as cautions. Likewise, there will be no spin counter. When we have a caution, the field is frozen. There is no racing back to the line. When we are about to go green, I will call quiet zone where nobody can type in chat. Then control, where only the leader can type green into chat before he crosses the start-finish line. It's going to be a nice, long 25-lap race, hopefully with no cautions, but in either case, just be careful. Good luck.
Okay, so I'm gonna just assume this is working because I have no idea. I got home barely in time to even get into the thing, so I'm gonna evade my broadcast suspension because I mean, what are they gonna do? Ban me? Nah, I'm just joking. I'm joking. That's messed up. So, with that in mind, I do apologize for messing up last week when saying that Neil Gallagher self-spun. He did not indeed self-spun. He got help from Mr. I don't remember. Anyways, we actually doing this. I didn't think we would, but figured I had a little time. Might as well. Here we are. I don't have a lot of the cars because I didn't get home in time to download them. I also don't have free camera because I didn't load it up because I forgot. But here we are. Green flag here at Riverside. It was already on. Okay. Is my gmail.tv working? I'll see if they use our one restart attempt. Oh, the camera's here.
Well, that's going to be a restart.
There's Jerry. He is doing Jerry things. Oh wait, this is a version without sand, or the sand isn't like as prevalent as the last one.
Drivers,
hey, hold it up a second. Let's see, where are we at? I didn't make any picks for this race, obviously. I didn't think I was going to run this, but barely made it in. And we ball. Alright, now I got the chat pulled up. My ticker is actually probably not going to work tonight. Doesn't look like. Unless well, actually, let me do a little bit of there we go. About the link. I don't know. I was trying to load my free camera real quick. I know a lot of this is on the fly because I am suspension dodging, as they would call it. Now I have my free cam. Jerry Cook starting on the front row. He's going to start his pole. Kyle Watts second. Jeff Dixon, I believe, third. Fourth, Blake Kincannon. And fifth, starting points leader, Gino Bononi. Green flag here at Riverside. For real this time, hopefully. Man, these cameras are mid. What does spectator give? It's Jerry already with a huge lead. He's missing the corner. Yeah, I probably won't have some of the cars because there was some new cars sent and I literally just got home. I was like, yeah, we'll see how this goes, and we see how it goes, and yeah. KT obviously wasn't going to be able to make it. I didn't even think I was going to originally make it, but yep, we ball. Suspension dodging. Oh, Jerry missed the corner. Here comes Kyle Watts. He's gonna run. Let's go rear. Big battle for the lead right now, lap 1. Jeff Dixon already falling back a little bit in 3rd, and Blake Kincaid in 4th. Side by side, entering part of the track I don't know the name of because I don't know this track very well. He's gonna send it deep. Not really, but I like to say that because it sounds funny. Still side by side as we finish this first lap. I believe that lap was led by Jeff by nothing. By nothing, I mean the game says nothing, and it's probably a smaller number that the specific standing thing doesn't calculate. Hold on a second. It's still not. Is it still not showing my? Oh wait, I forgot to turn on the green flag thing. I'll get this figured out eventually. So, road course, Riverside, first road course this season. I don't even know how big the field is. 25 laps. A lot of people chatting in the chat. They didn't think I was going to broadcast. 28 for a, or I guess 29 for a road course. Not a bad show. So this battle for the lead kind of still there. I kind of want to pan away from it that way we can get to the rest of the field just to see where their pace is at. Another thing I don't know is fuel. I don't know where these guys are going to be at in fuel. It's going to be kind of as it goes in that department. I just realized there's a little Papyrus P underneath the 86 right above that exhaust release there. Oh, bit of a wiggle from Jeff Dixon there on the exit of that final corner. He got into the wall and that allowed Blake Kincaid to close up a little bit more. Oh, it looks like Cole Mather coming out of pit road. They may have had a good pit road a little earlier or something. Might have missed something or gotten around with a wreck. Not sure. One thing I do want to note, this is yesterday. CCRS went to Bridgehampton. That race was won by Neil Gallagher, the guy that I falsely claimed self-spun last week. I'm supposed to know the track. Cam, aren't you supposed to be on the track racing? Oh wait, it's road course, you don't...
Yeah, we only call cautions for 3 cars or more, so still green.
Right. I completely forgot about that. I didn't even think about cautions and all that. I figured road courses, that cautions are kind of obsolete in a way. But understandable nonetheless. Looks like my... Hopefully my OBS is doing alright. Let's see, we got our point of return. I did not make this... Well, obviously I didn't make the standings for the broadcast, but I did post them in the Discord if anyone wants to see the standings. As right now, I do know for a fact that the lead between Gino Bononi and Noah Dagenhart is pretty close, and then Kyle Watts, especially right now, pretty close in that battle. I think, you know, Jeff Dixon, he's going for Rookie of the Year, I think. Maybe, I don't know, he's missed the last 2 races. Blake Kincaid, haven't seen him in a minute. And his teammate Gino Bononi, who's always kind of been in that same...
Caution's out. Caution's out. Feels supposed.
Caution is out for the first time today. Lap 4. Must have been cataclysmic. So, let's see what happened if it'll let me. There's Josh. Not really seeing
Pits will
anything
be
that
open
happened.
this time. Pace speed is 45.45.
Oh, this is the caution. Pretty sure anyway. Could be wrong. We were just talking about Neil Gallagher, how I falsely accused him of spinning himself last week, and let's see, did he actually get help again this time? He did. He got some help from Mr. Josh Clements. And once again, Neil Gallagher did not, I repeat, did not spin himself. He got help. Tulla Aziz, on the other hand, let's see, what happened to him? I don't think this is what the caution came out for, but this is all I'm seeing on my thing that NR detects, so got loose on the exit.
I will
3.
put you back on lead lap since I don't believe you should have been a lap down from the late start, so you are back on lead lap now.
What? I'm puzzled. I really don't I might find what causes caution somewhere. Let's see. Josh got in the Colton there, or one or the other. I'm not sure. You guys getting black
Pits are open.
flags? So I guess that's all that's shown there. Let's go to pit stops, and Jerry's gonna lead them in. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of people staying out. What the heck is this pit lane cam? What in the blue blazes? I mean, they're not bad, but where the heck am I? All right, let's see. Let's get this fixed. All right, pretty sure. Oh, this looks fun. Yeah. Let's go to the pit road. I can't seem to get there fast enough. I know there's a quicker way to do it, but I forget. Ooh, mispronounced names. Whose name did I mispronounce? Straight up. I didn't catch my own mispronunciation. Mr. Cameron Jamison. Imagine he stayed up. Probably a little lap. Coming out of pit road, it's going to be Jared Kirk, Kyle Watts, Blake Kincannon, Garson Young. I'm not going to say the rest of it because there's so many people coming out of pit road at the same time. What the heck? And no, folks, we are not having another Connor Hudson, Phil Parker incident like we did back in season, I believe it was season 8. So if you want to do that, you're going to have to wait until, actually, I don't think waiting's going to do you any good, because, yeah, there's Neil Gallagher. I'll get free cam figured out sooner or later. Alright. Let's position this somewhere. Right here. So everyone's got a fuel tank of gas. Lap 5 out of 25. I don't know. Again, I don't really know the pit strategy or the fuel window, whatever they call it. Not really professional in that regard. All right, let's see. Where is this? Please don't tell me it's right next to the pit road. It's right next to the pit road. I could just use that the whole time. Okay. Can we do another like cool?
Does anyone need repairs from that?
Hold up. Something's not right.
Okay, we're going to up the pace speed to 55, and we will go green next time.
Apparently, this happened under caution. As let's go helicopter. I don't know what happened here. Looks like Brandon Beal did either fall out of the server or call the night. 46 avoided. Wisdom. Wisdom right there. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Well, let's go back and count how many cars Brandon Beal decided to go through. So Thomas Rosenthal has made the start decision, got out the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how you count to 5. He's done for the night, by the way. I think something happened. I don't feel like he would do that intentionally, obviously, but something probably happened to him to cause him to happen there. Also, I will note Thomas Rosenthal's car. I intentionally did not download because numbers belong on the side of the car. That's all I'm gonna say. Not gonna go on Twitter schizo posting. There's Nicholas Justice. I seen they had a nice car going. I wish I would have downloaded that, but unfortunately I didn't. Counting these laps off. We got oh, looks like Cameron Jamison going into pit, leading his 1 lap of the race. Woohoo! Internet causing some problems for the 33, Brandon Beal. Yeah, I seen you're having issues there. But yeah, going green not this time, next time. Let's go back to pit lane. Was it pit lane 2 or pit lane 1 did I have it? Did all those guys already come out of pit road? There they are. So there's I forget who drives 12. Cameron Jamison, Neil Gallagher, Tall Aziz, and I don't know what Saul is up to. There's Colton Papyrus, Cole Mather,
38 to the back of the field.
Nicholas Justice. Isn't that Zachary Hall on the 32? I don't remember. I'll see. Who's in the 12? The 12 is.
Go ahead and bring the pace speed back down to 45 just in case the pit stops take a while. Not sure how long.
Can't say I've seen Sean Justice before. That's a new name. He doesn't appear to be on the
I would
track
also
anymore.
like to give a reminder that on restarts, both on ovals and at road courses, I expect to have roughly 1 car length gaps between cars. So I expect you to be very careful on this restart.
Oh yeah, 32 new guy Kenneth Miller. Is he from like Fanta Cup Series? Favorite driver Tolas is. Alright, special request from the chat to look at the number 14 car. There's nothing really special about it, not gonna lie. It's just your everyday, unsponsored Ford Fusion from 2007 on a 2003 Ford body. Alright, Jerry Cook is gonna lead us to the green. I forget where the finish line is at this track. It's been so long since I've ran here. Just keeping it 40, 45-ish. Field bunching up pretty good here. Imagine he may increase the pace speed here in a second. Make sure everybody's caught up. And everyone's caught up now. Jonathan Solo's the guy that's just behind. He's a road course guy to watch out for. If I did have picks, he'd probably be one of those picks for this race. Jonathan Solo is very good at these road courses, and I always expect him to be up front. He's also doing pretty good in standings. If you didn't see the standings thing I put in the showroom channel.
Okay,
in
so
NARL.
going green this time, quiet zone.
So, Jerry Cook. I lost my train of thought. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go to our cool pit lane camera that I made. No, it's wrong
Control.
one. It's wrong one. It's wrong one. Oh yeah! Alright, let's go spectator. Oh, he's in the sand. Oh wait, that's okay. He's just driving. So I think spectator may be a better camera. Cameras at this track ain't great, but I was also looking at. I see. I was a little prepared. Just Troxel, out Troxel. He is alive. Somebody is not. This Noah Dagenhart. Guy second in points. Oh, some more stuff going on back here. Mather and Nicholas Justice. And it looks like Trevor Davis had some issues on the start, if I had to guess. I don't know what the origins of those would be. But he's struggling. There's Michael Solaris as well. Back to the leaders. Jerry Cook still in the lead. This time a little bit more of a gap to Kyle Watson. The question is going to be here if we get a green enough if we get a long enough green flag run, the question will be push versus, I guess, save. I wouldn't exactly say save, but just pushing versus, oh my gosh. How, okay. I was going to say, how do you keep that car straight? But unfortunately, Jerry Cook has spun from the lead after taking the corner a little bit too aggressively, and that has spun his car around, unfortunately. This gives Kyle Watts the lead. And Garson Muyong there in third now. He's definitely in dark horse right now in that 70 car. No offense to him. He's actually pretty good at road courses, but when I think of road course guys, Garson's not exactly on my on my picks, I guess you could say, but they've been good at road courses, and I don't think they've gotten the praise they deserve for doing so well at these tracks, I guess you could say. At least as of late, I think they did all right yesterday in CCRS at Bridgehampton, and they're always up front at those kinds of tracks. This season, though, for NARL, for them specifically, has been absolute garbage. I think they've been involved, or I don't know if they raced last week or not, I can't remember. But I know at least Daytona and Vegas, they got absolutely destroyed by other cars in actions, I guess. And their luck has been non-existent. I guess, Neil, like I think I said in the last broadcast that Neil Gallagher kind of said, I can't remember exactly what Neil said, but I think Neil said that like something he did in his team or something in CCRS made him have bad luck everywhere. I'm not entirely sure. But this race has changed a lot. The guy, I mean, I would honestly come into this race initially thinking Jerry Cook, the guy to beat, spins from the lead. Honest mistake. You know, it's track. It's kind of hard sometimes, and you take one bump wrong, it's gonna set you pretty unsettling, and he just couldn't quite keep it straight, unfortunately. And that unfortunately caused him to spin out. And so he's gonna have to work his way back up from that. And I've seen Jerry in several instances. He has really, hence the name Jerry Cook. He is always finds his way back up into the top 5 or at least the top 10, even after mistakes like that. And I think he'll probably be a top 5 car at the end of this thing, especially if it stays green. He's pretty good about getting green flag runs going his way. And heck, even if it does get a few yellows in between, I think he can hold on. All things considered, I think Kyle Watts is on the push side of this run right now. That's usually his strategy. Push and save later, I guess you could say. Hello, King Medog. Anyone knows? Oh, Garson overshoots the corner. Oh! I don't know if he hit anybody. Oh, that hits Gino Bononi. Oh, he's flipping. I don't know if that's a caution or not. I'm not hearing anything from Caesar. He's right in the middle of the track. Oh, this is tricky. Real lucky there for Garson to get out of the way. Unfortunately, this is going to cost him. I think I jinxed him. His luck is only getting worse. I feel so bad. Commentators cursed there for the 70. I'm going to get suspended from broadcasting again, and I'm once again going to evade it because, yeah. Okay, let's see what happened. Alright, so, let's see, kind of overshoots the corner a little bit. He's braking hard, hits Jeff and Gino. I think that's Viola in the 97, had to cut the track to avoid it. I don't know if that'll be a post-race penalty or not, but Caesar might let it slide since he was avoiding the oncoming wreck. Yes, that is William Viola in the 97. Let's kind of take a look at their onboard there from what happened. Let's go roof cam. Alright, so, yeah, that was avoidance. I don't think he, like, would have gained any positions from that, so me personally, if it were me, I wouldn't penalize him time-wise at all for that, but Caesar's rules is Caesar's rules. King Mad Dog. Apollo is not in this race, but they do run in other leagues. Is anyone curious watching this? King Mad Dog, one of the lead administrators in the Enter 73 Discord server. If you like Enter 73, and I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. If you like Enter 73, that's you can join that Discord server. I believe Jerry Cook made a website called Enter73racing.net, and you can go to that site, and there's a link to the Enter 73 Discord in there. That, or I might put his Viola's. Didn't Dale Earnhardt do that? Except passing somebody? I don't know. So Viola running in fourth. They're a pretty decent driver. There's Jeff Dixon. And Blake McKinnon is... Usually don't see his aggressive side, but I feel like he's a bit more on the aggressive side, at least from what I'm seeing. Because I know Kyle, he always presses the limits of the tracks he runs. And I'm pretty sure Kyle got some good practice time here. And Blake, not exactly a guy I'd look to be running up front at road courses, but here he is, passing for the lead on Kyle Watts here, lap 11. He gets around him. Nice move there by Blake, just kind of, running it clean, and Watts didn't really put up a huge fight there. I'm not sure if he used up his stuff or if he's saving his stuff. That's why is Colton Kalovich in pit road. I think they're on pit strategy. I'm not sure. Where was that? Oh yeah, Kyle Watts. Yeah, the gap to third, Jeff Dixon. Let's take a look at our little thing here. That's about 4 seconds. That's actually not bad for a road course, but overall it's not the best. Gino Bononi's caught up a little bit to William Viola. Might try to get that spot back. Because right now, as it stands, they can get that lead they have for the points lead a little bit bigger because there's only 1 point on Noah Degenhart right now, who had a little bit of trouble earlier in the run. Still holding on in the top 10, though, so it's definitely not over for them. A lot can happen. Neil Gallagher, CCR's Bridgehampton winner. He's running 10th right now. Don't sleep on him. Cole Rod has a little damage on the rear end. But, you know, sometimes that happens. Did I turn off the yellow thing? I did not. It's been yellow flag on my thing for the whole time, and I didn't even realize. I need to keep up with that. That's not even. It's like a little bar on the top, and it's just the color is not. Eh. Maybe it'll be easier to keep up with if I ever do like leagues that have like manual caution, or not manual, but like game cautions. But we'll see. I'll just get into a better rhythm of it, hopefully, as time goes on. Here's Steph Thomas. He's having a pretty good run so far this season. Currently, I believe, last I checked, I think he was like 6th in standings, if I'm not mistaken. I can't say for sure because I don't have it on me at the moment. But running pretty good today, running P6. Or not P6, P12, what am I saying? Actually, I'm curious, who is running P6? Like, I just skipped like half the field. John Felber running pretty good today. P7, he was running pretty good at Bridgehampton yesterday. He's on pit road, I'm pretty sure, getting some tires and fuel, right? He's been in here a minute. I'd assume. Well, regardless, he was running. I think something happened. There's Nicholas Justice. Had an issue. Oh, hit the wall. This is what happened to John Felber. He was running 7th and then unfortunately got into the guardrail, and I think that totaled his day. Well, unfortunate. But hey, he ran up here. He put some time in. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. Speaking of Thomas Trucks, is he running 6th now? He is, okay. Daytona winner. Ooh. Sorry, chat. I don't think I quite have all my stuff together. I obviously don't have all my stuff together this week. I didn't originally think I'd be broadcasting, but well, what do you know? Here I am broadcasting. Despite being suspended, suspension dodging. There's Jerry Cook. I imagine he's already made already made his pit stop, or he's getting lapped, one or the other. I imagine he'd be on the aggressive side of that on that strategy, because I usually don't see him take to being lapped like that so easily. And I'd imagine he probably went to pit road, try to get some fresh tires and fuel, and make it to the end of this run, and just gun it. I guess is maybe the strategy I would assume he would have, but we'll see. I don't know if exactly he's like older tires or newer tires, but oh, Gino up the track. Or no, I actually think that might be the preferred line. Actually, my bad. Jerry just taking a lot more aggressively actually, since he got fresher tires. And track position at road courses is very important. He doesn't really have the best track position right now, but being up here up front with the leaders, ooh, man, the way they run that corner, holy. There's Michael Solaris. Oh my goodness. Big battle here for, assuming that's P5? Jeff Dixon and Gino Bononi. I think somewhere Gino got around, or not Gino, but, oh, Viola got around Dixon. Well, for that to happen, there's Solaris. They spun out. Battle for 6th heating up. Noah Degenhart and Thomas Troxel. Ooh, big slide there from the 87. What the heck just happened? And that 5 car is struggling. Rough night for that 5 car. Nicholas Justice. Jonathan Solos. He started, on that last restart, he was last, already up to P9. I don't know if he can get a win out of this, per se, but, I mean, a little less than 10 to go. He's putting together a pretty good race. Top 10 run's always nice. I need to just quit skipping people. Crap happens there. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? I'm not skipping people too bad. Well, hold up. Viola is cooking right now. I think Kinkinnon went to the pit road, but I mean, to give you an idea, Kyle Watts is always a pusher, and he pushes the entire run. Viola, from what I've seen in most races I've done with Viola, or have seen Viola do specifically, they're more on the saving side. And I believe they did that in Score. Where's Score race last? I don't remember. Was it Dover? Dover and Darlington, I guess you could say. Score Dover, not exactly the best league to compare to, but that's where I seen them race last a couple days ago. They ended up winning Dover, you know, tire saving. Granted, different type of track, different type of area, but we'll see how. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of Viola, so we'll see how their skill varies over the road courses, and they appear to be catching up to Watts a little bit. Pitting this time, actually. Interesting call. Hope they don't speed. I don't know what the speed limit is, but Watts is in. So is Viola. I'm gonna watch them like I'm gonna watch them like an old lady watching freaking Seinfeld or something. I don't know. Please don't copyright me. So there they are. Jeff Dixon comes in. Let's go to our better pit lane camera. That way we can see who wins this battle off of pit road. There's one car. I think that's a 46. He's laps down. He's about to be lapped down, I guess. Viola and Watts close together here. Sebastian May, I think, just went a lap down. Blake Kinkinnon comes out ahead of both. Well, we'll see if that lasts, as this is probably going to be the last run of the race. So this might be a 3-car dogfight, depending on how this goes. It's Colton Kalovich. I believe he's a lap down, having a rough race there in that 22 car. Not exactly the best runs for him. Gino Bononi in 10th right now, but that's just where the cookies crumble, I guess, as Jonathan Solos would say. I don't know who led at the line. I think it was Kyle Watts still, but we may have a new leader after this here in a second. But this battle for the lead is quite potentially these 3 cars, 15, 21, and 97. And there's some other cars going to lap down. Hold up, is Steph up here? Yeah, Steph, he's up here too. Actually, I think he pitted a little earlier. Hopefully he can make it to the end of this thing with a top 10. We'll see how that goes. Not quite the speed these guys have, and also not quite the tires either, so he's just going to try to hang on and finish where he can. I think his next competitor is actually Gino Bononi. Leader at the line this time was actually the 87 and Noah Dagenhart. They're going to try to pit a little later, see if that helps him. Neil Gallagher, where's he at? He pitted a little later yesterday. He's actually still out on track. I don't know if the later pit strat will work this time around for him, but long race, a lot can happen. There's Cameron Jamison right behind him. Imagine he's lapped down, probably. No offense to him, but yeah, probably a lap down. But Neil Gallagher, he's in the lead right now after he's one of those guys that I'd probably put on my picks for a road course. Hasn't won a lot recently, but then again, yesterday, CCRS Bridgehampton had a nice fight with Dunn LaPrade. Got the upper hand of that one. After Dunn had some issues, I believe, but good race by those two yesterday. And good racing so far from Neil. I believe he's been top 10 all day. He hopes to keep it that way. Let's see if he pits this time or waits. Looks like he's going to wait, and he's going to lead another lap, or lead this lap anyway. I didn't think he led the last lap. I believe Blake Kinkinnon, we may have had a spinner up here. Is that the 5? I hate to be that guy, but I mean, I kind of know who. I kind of knew who it was before it happened. Looks like someone else had an issue as well. Oh, Trevor Davis in the 35 might have had an issue. Let's take a look real quick what happened to him. Yeah, looks like he just overdrove it. Maybe got a little spooked. Yeah, got in the sand a little bit. That'll do it. Gets off the track pretty nice and cleanly there. Good move for him. Hopefully he got back on the track nice and cleanly as well. Yeah, pretty decent. So back to live. Where's 15? 15 is he behind or in front of him? I think he's behind. Oh my. That is a pickle. Let's see how he got in this pickle. He missed the corner. Okay, that's true. And you know, it's new to road courses. You know, mistakes can be made. Let's see how to get out of this pickle. Did he cause more pickle by trying to get out of the pickle? Kenny! Kenny! No! That's not the line, Kenny. Well, to be, eh, maybe you didn't see him there. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Kenny! That's like saying Kenny. It's funny. All right, let's see. Is Blake behind? Oh, what happened to Blake? Oh, Blake is not doing good. Something happened to Blake. I don't know what happened. Tolla had a spin. He missed the corner entirely. He's having a rough race. He's had a few rough races lately. Yeah, it's just Riverside. Sometimes it'll bite you. There's Justice Jamison. What happened to Jamison? I'm just going back to try to see what happened to Blake. It looks like he just overshot the corner. He'll kiss the wall. No harm done. Jarrett Gravoy right in front of Kenny. Man, Kenny had a rough lap there. Jarrett. That was scary, but oh well. What happened to Blake? There's Colton. He had a spin. I can't find what happened to Blake. It must have happened earlier or something. I'll find it after the race. I'll tell you what. I'll find it after the race maybe. But something happened to him. He's seventh. He's seventh now. I don't want to cut away from too much of the live action at this moment because I believe Kyle Watts just passed William Viola for the lead. Or no, I forgot. No, Gallagher's. Oh no, he just pit. I believe they already passed him, like position-wise. So like wherever he comes out is where he comes out. That 27 car. But not a bad strategy. Maybe hope for a caution. And frankly, there were some moments that were spooky enough to maybe have had one, but ultimately not one happened. So not the worst turn of events. Man, this is a short race, dog. I'm like 40 minutes. Well, yeah, I mean, it feels short. Is it short? Not really. I mean, about normal, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's the lack of cautions. I don't know. It just feels like it's a lot shorter than normal. But yeah, they're getting close to the end of this race. Kyle Watts. Look at, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be his first one of the season. This is going to bring the points pretty close, I feel like. Especially with Gino and oh, Justice. Oh boy, he's having a rough one. Oh, why is he cutting off the leader? Or not the leader of the 97. That's not helping William Viola, not one bit. Well, somebody else is struggling too. Jeff Dixon. Top 5 car. What happened to him? Oh, we had to avoid Kenny. What happened to Kenny? I think Kenny just might have... Yeah, Kenny was just exiting pit road. Yeah, he didn't really merge too bad, I don't think. And Jeff just... Yeah. Hey, he actually called it a race for Jeff. Jeff Dixon, he's done. Back to the leader. Viola's not done, but man, that hurt him. I think that 5 car hurt him a lot. The Tawny might have had an issue. Maybe they're not. I don't know. 83's done. Like I said, Jared Cook in that top 10. There's so much going on, man. Holy, hard to keep up with. So, oh yeah, point of no return. Two to go. Battle for the lead. I can't speak. Battle for the lead. William Viola, Kyle Watts. Is there anyone else that can sneak up here and steal one? Gino Bononi's not too far either. I don't think he's out of contention by one, by no shot. Blake, I feel like he should have been in better shape. I know something happened to him. Otherwise, his car wouldn't look like a tin can on wheels. And then Thomas Troxel trying to maybe get around Blake. This is a battle for 5th. battle for the lead. A lot of battles going on here to close this race out. Great race so far. And it's just going to be dependent on if Watts can manage that gap. Can Viola catch enough? And once you catch up to Watts, can you pass him? Do you push too hard? Do you push too little? These guys are pushing. I think they're pushing 100% right now. I would be doing the same. This is the battle for the win. Getting down to the nitty gritty. White flag here at Riverside. If I can find my thing. There. Point no return. No caution cooldowns this race. Not enough cautions for it. And Viola is a little bit of a missed corner there. I don't think he's going to gain much time from it, so surely no penalty. But I think Kyle Watts has it in the bag at this point, unless something crazy happens. Just a few more corners to go. I'm going to turn off my white flag thing, that way you aren't annoyed by it, because I feel like that annoys me the slightest bit. But yeah, Gino Bononi, what could have been for that 24 car. He's catching these guys, but unfortunately, there's not enough laps to clock for Gino. But good points day though. He'll definitely gain on Noah Dagenhart. As tall as is down there in the bottom, you've briefly seen him. I don't think he's gonna come back in the picture much. Oh yeah, he's got a lot of damage there. Rough day for that 14 car. But coming down to the final corners, I think Kyle Watts has it in the bag. Viola with a one last send. Not enough. Off of the final corner, Kyle Watts wins at Riverside. Imagine I could have done a cool cam. I didn't even think about it. Crap. Oh, maybe I can do it now. Maybe no one will notice. Yeah! Finishing. Oh, there's nobody. It's 43, 38. And Blake, he will finish fourth over Troxel, who's doing Troxel things. As there's the rest of the finish, and there, that is something. Well, what happened there? I do feel like I could have provided a lot better of a broadcast, but again, I just wasn't prepared. Again, also suspension dodging. I don't do this if you're a driver, by the way. Suspension dodging is it's different. There's different precedent. You don't do that when you're a driver. You see, Jerry has recovered to P9. Pretty solid there for Jerry. One last thing I do want to look though before I close the stream out. What happened to Blake? He got screwed over, man. All right, let's see. So he's damage here, damage. Not damage. What happened this lap? So what happened? Oh. This was from the lead, too. I can't believe I missed that. So, let's go helicopter. He just overshot, looks like. Driver error. Happens. Happens to the best of us. Cost him a win, potentially. Definitely a top 3, but, you know, was able to recover to a top 5, P4. No shame in that. I believe this is where Jeff Dixon called it. Or no, that was later. Yeah. I don't know what else now, cuz I wasn't prepared at all. Oh yeah, Kyle Watts burnout. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, burn it down. Burn it down. Kyle Watts. I believe this is his first win of the season, and honestly, he is carrying forward a lot of momentum from last season. Do not count him out of this championship fight yet. Granted, it's like race, what, 4? Yeah, definitely don't count him out. Well, I feel a little bad. I wasn't prepared. I didn't think I would make this. I literally did not think I would make this. I had an event I had to go to. I came back from the event like barely in time. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a little bit of persuasion from Caesar in the chat. Like we're linked to the broadcast, which I still haven't sent that yet. Once this is up, it'll be sent, obviously. But yeah, we did that. Barely got here in time. Booted up the broadcast. Didn't even do the intro. Just straight up went to the race. Just straight up like on the fly, everything. I didn't have any of the pre-race stuff prepared, obviously. Most of that's in the Discord, though, for anyone interested. It was crazy. It was a good race. Great battle there at the end. Kyle Watts ended up with the victory. Unfortunate for Jerry Cook. Unfortunately, I had a bad race. I hope Neil Gallagher doesn't hate me for saying that he self-spun last week, even though he got help from another car. As he did this week, he had help from another car when he spun earlier in the race. Fortunately, he got a yellow in his favor, and things worked out. Kind of. Where did he finish, by the way? I'm curious, because he was like one of those last cars pit. P8, not a bad day for the 27. Garson with a top 10. Finally, a good run for Garson, I think. Granted, I think they had a few. Or no, they had that lockup. Yeah, they had that lockup earlier in the race, and that pretty much cost him a good finish, like for like top five wise, because they were definitely a top five car. But they recovered pretty good. P10. Um, nice work by Garson. Good work for everyone in the field. Pretty decent race. Some guys, they got a little bit of learning to do, but hey, that's what part of racing is. You gotta do it to learn it. Practice makes perfect, and that's that's 100% the key. Um, well, next week is 2 days after Christmas. I do believe I can't speak English. I do believe that as of right now, I believe that Cameron Jamison plans on hosting the Camtopia All Star Race. That is the most prestigious event in NARL. There's no way in God's green earth I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna definitely broadcast that. As for KT, I think he's got some stuff he's gonna be doing for the holidays, so might solo it. If anyone else wants to join the booth with me, I might open it up, see if we can figure that out. Um, I've had talks about post race interviews. Might not do that for now since they have a post race VC in the Discord, so they usually leave it to that. But that's enough of my ranting. Sorry I wasn't more prepared. I wish we had a little bit better broadcast, but hey, I think we can get the whole season on the on stream, which is good to hear. I'm glad we got this race too because it had some good racing. And other than that, I ain't got much to say. Um, Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and um, I don't like Taco Bell. Do not listen to Tala. Whatever he says, if he says I like Taco Bell, he's wrong. I do not like Taco Bell.